So we're in the subway, and we're trying to catch up to Dr. Winchell. He's so in shape, I can't keep up.
Yes.
We're keeping up. Just for one, they're okay. You know, we're excited. Got my heart pumping.
We're standing in this creepy alleyway because we lost a group.
Oh, really? I tried that. Wait, you're supposed to do like
Look who it is!
we stopped to shop and take pictures.
Remember, no shopping.
I know. Yeah. We wanted a less crowded train, so we got off and he got us in a really comfortable one.
You gotta learn how to push.
Yeah.
All right, now where are we going?
Wait, where's Puyon?
Maybe shopping.
Now we lost the group leader. we lost the prof.
Leave a lane for
Let people through? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm talking about.
Hi, Betsy. Hey, Grumpy Cat. So pretty here.
Losi, dapat pinapakita mo ang mga nangyayari, syempre. Tulad to,
We just left the cathedral from visiting the mission for migrant Filipino workers. And we're taking the tour right now and actually walking down the street to go down to their other offices. And we're going to have the chance to talk to some of the actual migrant workers and get kind of some insight on what they do and how life has been for them since they moved from the Philippines. The story actually is pretty amazing.
wow, it's a celebration!
Chairperson of the Cordillera Alliance. Cordillera Alliance.
Nice meeting you.
Everywhere that they can occupy.
So she is your guide?
Hi.
Ito lahat, Josie?
Yeah.
Okay. Enjoy
They're only where they are permitted to stay. So public parks would be one. Under those buildings, we will see them later. And then the gardens, but in some of the gardens, it's very restrictive. You can't have that, like the sound system, no? You can't even display like an identification of your group, like you're from this area, you know. So they try to. They're very good. Migrants are very good in looking for their own space. So hopefully you'll see that also here as we go along. And we're going to the main area called Shader Road. It's a public road, but it's closed on Sundays, so that migrants can actually use it. They sit down there, they eat there, they do their thing there. But when it rains, of course, they have to look for shelter elsewhere. Yeah, and we're going to that direction. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So let's go. You can use the stairs.
In a second here, we're walking to an area where all the migrant workers kind of hang out on their day off, which is on Sundays. And so there's only certain places in the city that they can actually be. So some of the parks actually restrict where they can hang out, where they can play their music. They sometimes have festivals, and so they do a lot of practicing. They do their traditional dancing and things like that. And they can't even practice where they want. So here's some of the migrant workers.
Occupy.
They closed this area because the government fears that the occupiers will occupy inside the occupant. So every time, so that space is
I'm learning, dude.
preventing the workers from occupying. So they are just allowed to And sometimes these are closed whenever there is a rally of the locals. They close this down, so we are forced to occupy the vicinity only. So we can go around. Most of the time we use outdoor in doing our activities, anniversaries, seminars. We do it on the road. So can we go sit down?
So they have to discreetly sell food and coffee to one another. It's illegal for them to sell food, so they kind of do that discreetly. There's a lot of different organizations that gather here. As you can see, there's a lot of people, and all of the different organizations come together and create this really close-knit, tight community, and turns a bad situation into a good one. They make the best of it, and they have to adapt. And it's just absolutely incredible what these people have created for themselves. So a migrant worker is someone who is they're usually from the Philippines, but they can be from Indonesia, Nepal, a lot of other places. And what they do is they move here just for work. And so they usually live in with their employer. A lot of places here in Hong Kong are actually really tiny, and so there's never really room for the migrant workers. Sometimes they sleep in the kitchen, sometimes they sleep in the bathroom. It's an incredible story, and these people sacrifice so much to send all of their money back home to their families. And on Sundays usually are their days off.
Well, then they have the government that's trying to seclude them. They're trying to, like Seattle does, to take a population and just move them over here and move them over there. And I think that that's going to solve the issue, but it's really not. These people need help. They need services. They need resources. They don't need to just be shuffled around from this part to that part, and they can't play music or identify with a certain group. It's oppressive at the least.